Peace, y'all. This is Views from the 7 podcast. You guys spend some time with my homeboys, Ivan.
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Skinny.
Yeah.
Wifey.
Ew.
S.O.
It's morphin' time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's how we going, huh? Hey, shout out to everybody, man, who abused themselves listening to that Kanye album, man. I was sitting there, I was in the bathroom, I was taking a piss, man, and I was thinking to myself, I think,
Pissed off, you drink this urine.
Jesus Christ.
Is that a bar?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a Kanye bar, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think hip hop would be better off without him.
That's insane.
I don't know. I personally don't feel like he's even going hip hop. Like I feel like he's, I don't know what demographic he's looking for, but I feel like that's where he's at. I just don't hear hip hop.
I've come in here and I've shitted on Wayne more than a few times.
I'm not doing that with Wayne.
think
Wayne's last
Kanye-
album was
You're
Wayne
not gonna
Carter
do it.
5 was nice.
Wayne gave us a decade of trash.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
2010 to 2020, all garbage.
That's crazy, bro.
So I think he overshadowed all his great work with all the trash. But it's been way longer with Kanye.
I feel like Kanye,
That's not true.
he
Not
abandoned
doing
hip
that
hop
to
a long
Wayne.
time ago. I don't feel like that's his main focus
The
anymore.
Life of Pablo was what, 2012?
Long time ago.
Yeah, but that's just. I think he just makes music that he enjoys now. I don't think that he's really trying to put himself as like a hip hop artist. He been stopped rapping for real
That shit was trash, man.
for years. So
That shit was trash, man. Hey, man, it'll be up before this. We did that, so man, hopefully you don't have to go through that. Ivan, what's been going on, man? I want first congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate it.
You got 2 wins. You went your boys in the Super Bowl, and then you went to go see your other boy. How was that?
terrible.
What?
Shit was terrible. Oh my God. I'm so upset. I don't even want to know if I want to talk about the bullshit.
What happened?
So basically, long story short, it wasn't a concert. It was a day party.
No.
So they hosted. So mind you, the time was from 4 to 9.
For those that don't know, Tank
is my favorite
Mario,
artist.
and Neo hosted it.
And so it was supposed to be
Supposed to be a
day
concert.
party. So it started from 4. It was from 4 to 9. Tank didn't get there till 7. Mario got there about 7:40. And when I left at 8, because I'm like, nobody's performed. It's been a DJ the whole time. Tank got there. He started dancing like James St. Patrick, which pissed me all the way off. That pissed me all the way off. Mario got there about 7:40. So the niggas just literally just standing on stage like
They did show Kanye with the mic though. I mean Neo with the mic though.
I left at 8
seems
o'clock.
so sick.
I left at 8 o'clock. When I was walking through the casino,
classic.
when I was walking through the casino leaving, Neo was just showing up.
Hat on or hat off, Neo?
He had on he
Beanie.
on stage he had a beanie, so he must have changed when he got there because he had on like a fur coat or some shit. He had like 4 bitches walking with him, ladies.
Shout
Excuse me,
out.
excuse me,
True
ladies.
King out here.
How they look?
They was cool looking. So they was walking through the casino together. So I'm assuming he valeted and just was walking in. So like when I saw that somebody sent me the video of Neo singing today, I'm like, ain't that about a bitch? Because the venue had to end at 9 because there was another party, I guess, starting at 10 in the same exact spot. So the people they had it where like one was in at 9, the next one starting at 10. Same people.
Yeah.
So niggas didn't. Somebody else went live. So I think Tank sung. I know he sung "When We." I don't know how many songs he actually sung, but that was at like 8:20. The niggas been here since 4 o'clock.
They gave you the last hour.
Start singing
That's
at
usually
8:20.
how it goes, though.
But they didn't. When I seen Neo's, it wasn't like concert style. It was kind of like they played their song and they grabbed the mic. It was like some local hip hop shit.
See, I only saw Tank's advertisement. Mind you, Fly sent me the information like, oh, this is going on. Okay, cool. So I'm thinking in my mind, you have 3 different R&B stars at this thing. It's a concert to me, mind you. So we're at the Sahara Hotel. Like the line for the concert was super long. It went all the way across like the wall.
Oh wow.
It was a really long line. And so directly next to us, there was another line. It was people with all 49er jerseys. So we're like, what is that? Like, oh, Frank Gore's in here signing autographs. So people were asking us in our line, like, what is that? And so everybody around me was saying concert. So everybody went into this venue believing they're going to an R&B concert.
Oh no.
Everybody did.
I would have been so
What type of music they
upset.
playing?
I
They play R&B.
I think Rod posted it. And
Rod
Rod
was
was
there.
like, "This is the most trash day party I've ever been to. They not even moving in here."
No, I mean certain songs. At some point, shit that made me really mad was about 7:50. I seen some niggas doing an electric slide. Like, how dare you niggas?
hell no.
How dare you niggas pretend to have a good time in here? How dare you niggas do this? This shit is be trash. Y'all know it. How dare you niggas try to turn lemons into lemonade? Y'all fucking offended me. Whoever y'all was, y'all fucking offended me.
How much y'all pay for parking?
There was no park. They didn't pay the park. They didn't pay the park.
It's at this era, man. You gotta
Take what you
temper
can
them
get.
expectations.
couple
Y'all
of
not the
them said,
MGM, my nigga. Y'all like the circus of the.
Because 2 Chainz and Wayne was
I
at
think
the
2 Chainz and
Sahara.
Wayne was that. They was so that
I
was
seen
that,
Ice
that's what
Spice
started that
somewhere
team.
performing. It's a lot of performances out here.
There was a lot. It was a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
But it was the same exact people promoting 2 Chainz and Wayne. So I'm assuming it was the same shit for them. Niggas
I want
finna
my
sit on-
city back, man. I
They
really
put-
want my city back in.
They put my nigga Boosie in a sardine can.
How did that go?
Oh, I seen him at Grits and shit. Shout out.
Damn, he was at Grits?
May as well have been.
Y'all stupid.
$200 for a Tiny Desk concert
Ain't that some
is
shit?
insane.
Hey, he said that shit was sold out though, man. So shout
Bro,
out.
that motherfucker,
It
when
only
I
take
seen the
10 people to
video,
sell
nigga,
out.
that
14
motherfucker was
people?
literally, Boosie standing there, he couldn't move. Nigga,
parking-
nobody else
The
could
parking
move.
lot was packed. I drove past there when I left. The parking lot was
I
packed.
seen the videos. Couldn't nobody but, nigga, we literally like this the whole shit.
See, stuff like that makes
Everybody
me
got their phones up like this.
That's why
I'd be
I would.
stressed
I'm
out.
cool. I stayed inside, but I really want my city back, man. And you know, it's not necessarily about the people that's coming here. You know, when we have big events, man. You know what I mean. Our Mexican delegation get kind of aggressive, man. You know what I mean? It's the fucking man. They be out here driving, man, crazy as a motherfucker, man. And, you know, so you know, we just have a high percentage of
Something
that
for everybody
community,
out here,
man.
though.
Yeah.
Like,
It
there's
is.
something for everybody. Like,
Yeah.
if you're in the rock and roll, they came and they performed. If
Did
you
they?
went to pop, you came, they performed. Everybody
I miss my city.
everybody did their own shit.
I
It's
miss
just
my
a
city.
weekend.
I
It's
miss
just
my
a
city.
weekend.
It's
Yeah.
not just
Few
a weekend
days.
because it's gonna be motherfuckers is out here looking at what can we do next,
Yeah.
and then
that's
at
true.
some point, you know. So I really miss my city,
Shit,
man. You
what
got
was
motherfuckers climbing on top of the
The
goddamn.
sphere, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. To raise money, like, what are you doing?
To raise money for a pregnant homeless lady. But they say he did $100,000 worth of damage to the sphere.
Jesus,
Wow.
The disrespect.
because it's all like
All
LED
LED.
LED screens.
It's like millions of them. Lights.
Yeah,
On that
that's
sphere.
crazy.
Ooh,
$100,000 worth of damage.
well, shout out to him.
Shout out to him, man, because you're going to be in jail for a long time.
A long fucking talk.
Paying restitution and
But other
all.
than that, man, I've been able to escape traffic, man, and
Oh, traffic is nuts.
I ain't really been able. I ain't been on the. I don't even touch the 15 no more. So
It was
I
nuts.
don't even.
I thought, because I'm like, okay, Super Bowl in town. I'm going to go do Uber and make some good bread. Boy, I went out there Thursday night. Said, yeah, you know what?
They can have it.
What? I'm going to donate some plasma like I
But shout out,
regularly do.
man! Shout out to your boys, man. I'm pulling for the Chiefs.
That's crazy.
I'm
I understand
really
why
pulling
you
for the-
are. I know SO is pulling for the Chiefs
Support
too.
black
Yeah,
quarterbacks.
it's not. No, it's not that it's not that I don't fuck with the 49ers. It's just that there's only 2 teams right now. There should have only been 1, but there's 2 teams right now with 5 rings.
6.
Well, 6 rings, and then if y'all win, you know,
We'll be in the club, yeah.
now you stay with the Cowboys.
Oh, you like me? Okay, I see where you're going.
Yeah. That's the only reason I don't really fuck with them. I don't really want them to win, man. Other than that, I you know, I get it, but then, man, the big bucks, man. I
Oh, some money,
you
man.
know what? I feel this Super Bowl is less about Usher and more about I predict we will hear way more about Taylor
Absolutely.
than we will about anything else in the Super
Which
Bowl.
is why I want the 49ers to win.
Fuck.
Please.
Well, you-
Come on
you-
now. Come on now. Come
I
on,
was
Queen.
listening
Look at
to
her.
I was listening
Come
to
on,
sports
Queen.
radio. You know, they was already saying like, you know, with the suites, once you get into the suites, you can't move because
Yeah.
of her and her security.
Mm.
And the prices of a suite is like something
Like 50, like 50.
Weren't
I
the
think.
regular
It's
tickets
up
like
there, man.
5,000
That's the cheapest.
or more?
But
Yeah,
for,
like
the,
the,
but for the
yeah.
suites, it's like it's up in the millions. And was it Christian McCaffrey's wife was like, shit, we can't even, you know what I mean? Like,
afford to be up
something,
there.
something. I think something ended up happening where they got in it, but yeah, she was like, we can't afford to be
They said this was the most expensive Super Bowl in history.
with the least amount of the attendance.
That's why though.
It's
'Cause how can you?
it's half of a regular season Raider game.
Damn.
Who can afford to go?
That part. They priced everybody out.
Nobody
priced
can
everybody
afford.
out,
Nobody can afford to attend.
They made their money though.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
They kind of made it like a like A-list type of event when you think about it. The
$5,000 fucking Super Bowl ticket,
1%ers.
Shit.
and the suites are
5,000 was the price when they
Nosebleed.
dropped.
Yeah.
That was the price dropped price. The original
Yeah.
for a suite.
I looked last
That's
night. It was
crazy.
6,700. I could have got one for 6,700.
I think the cheapest I saw was like 59.
And you gonna have way more fun tailgating. Like
I heard they
You
charge.
can't tailgate.
You can't?
tailgate at
They
least.
charge. No, somebody said it was charging like
Really?
a couple $100
It's
to
not
tailgate.
that.
or
It's
something
not
like
that big. You got to get a.
You gotta go.
You
It's
almost
like
got to get a bus to
the
to
lot. The
league.
lot is like across the street or some shit like that.
oh, that's
The parking lot is for season ticket holders only,
It's like a lot where you park. I think across.
and that's
the
the
street.
best shit. When I went to my game in when I went to that one game in San Diego, that
Tail-
was the dopest part. Was
the
the parking
tailgate.
lot.
Yeah.
The
That's
game was trash to
always-
me.
yeah.
I can't get it. It's no sound. It's no sound. It's too fast. I really can't get it
Yeah.
in person. The tailgating was like
That's how
Because they be
HBCU
having
football games
like
are too.
food and
they up there. Boy,
music.
Yeah.
them hot dogs up there with soul food hot dogs. Them white folks can cook hot dogs.
Don't take much.
I
Boil
don't
them
know
in
what
water.
I don't know what the white homies be doing, but boy, they can slang some hot dogs and some burgers.
some pulled pork too.
Give me an American burger. I'm not cool. I'm not.
Brisket. They-
I'm not cool with this.
What about brisket? You-
Nah, you can go. I gotta go to my folks for that. I gotta go to my folks for that.
I ain't never liked brisket.
What?
Keep that shit.
Brisket to where it's at.
What?
I prefer
Brisket
pulled
what
pork
I said.
over brisket.
I'm not doing no pork. It's not too much pork on
Lift
fried
that
Are you
touch.
Muslim?
Lift that touch wine. Would never touch
I
mine.
don't like pork like that. Unless it's
Bacon?
only pork I'm probably eating is ribs.
No, you bacon?
No.
White
But
man told
What
me
kind of
that's the
nigga is
cleanest
you?
Bacon?
A white man told me pork is the cleanest meat. He said it's white because they always taking mud baths, so they the cleanest animal. So they steady cleaning themselves.
Well, you know
Pigs
me.
eat
I
anything.
I fucks with the
And so do
faith,
shrimp,
but
and
I
y'all don't have no problem with
always
that.
wonder what like y'all got. I fuck with the faith. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but it's like, first of all, y'all got colorism issues, and y'all all damn near perming y'all hair, but pork is where y'all draw the line. When it no. Outside of the brother Khalid Muhammad, when was the last time you seen a dark skinned Muslim at the forefront?
That's a good point.
Never. They always mixed.
Bill Duke.
Bill Duke is insane. He is black as they come too.
I only know Bill Duke from movies. I didn't even know he was like.
I think he Muslim. He look Muslim.
He look
Other
like
than that,
it.
man, anything been going on with you, Ivan? How's the gym and shit? And
The weight I said I found, I lost it again. So I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right
all
there.
right, shout out. Before we move on, we speaking about the Super Bowl. I remember a conversation we had.
Okay.
Y'all ready to admit that Usher's musical career is over?
I haven't listened to it.
Oh, the new album?
I haven't listened to
I
it yet.
haven't heard
He's
shit.
a legacy act.
It's so bad.
It has been for a long time.
No, he's not a legacy act. Good is a hit. Good.
That's
he-
about the only good song on there.
He put out a shout out to Usher. He gave us a Motown review that flew off the charts, and he was able to continuously grow it. But he's been a legacy act for a long time.
That's not true.
Man, I don't want to slam that man today.
Usher has been a legacy act for over a
That's
decade.
not.
I gotta
It's
listen
a
to the album.
change.
He hasn't put out an album.
I hit y'all. I said, man, I've heard zero good things.
What was the last Usher album that came out?
I think before this one was A. Was it A?
The Zaytoven shit.
Yep.
Yeah, which was really
Which
bad.
was probably not good.
That was
at all.
Zaytoven featuring Usher.
This
And
last album was really, really bad.
Then what was the one with No Limit on
I
it?
haven't heard this last one.
Okay, that one. Okay, that one out. That's an Usher album.
Trash. I think his
He
last.
had a couple joints.
His
on it.
last. The last Usher album that I like enjoyed.
Here I stand,
Maybe.
and that's a stretch.
Wait, hold on. What? Hold on.
Nah, y'all tripping.
Confessions might be it.
We ain't gonna do that though.
You're not gonna do that. Come on, man.
Confessions might have been his apex. I don't think it's been a rap since Confessions.
That's his Thriller for sure. But
Ain't been the same. Ain't ready to sign them papers.
I fuck with Raymond versus Raymond. I fuck with Raymond versus Raymond.
Is that fast?
Looking for myself had a couple joints.
A
Hard-
couple
hard to
does
love
not
in that
make
bad.
that doesn't make.
I'm not saying it was a great
good
album.
He has not put out a great complete album since Confessions. I don't think.
what you think the
Nah,
reason
y'all
is?
bugging,
Like,
man.
he just aged out, or just ain't connecting with the fans no more, or what?
I think
How
he's
y'all don't
making
like
music
Raymond
that
versus
he likes
Raymond?
now. I don't think that he's really like. I think that he's trying to get away from Confessions and do like a more mature type of music, and then now he's transitioning back to trying to be trendy with A-Town Girl and stuff like that. And it's nobody wants to hear about A-Town Girl. Like that's not nobody relates to that. Nobody. That's something
I
that
gotta
you
listen to it before
you
I
make and you
trash 'em.
release
I'm
for
not
your
trashing
city,
that shit, man.
I've
and
heard
don't
zero
ever
good
put it
things,
on
but
a big album.
I think R&B is less forgiving. So, with rap, you can hop on with the young kids and it make you kind of cooler. When you try to do that in R&B as an older act, it don't never work. So that's why I think the older acts be doing like
Why? Good was a
skating
good
music.
Good was a good record, and that's what it.
Yeah,
Younger
good
act?
and Glue.
Good glue.
Glue ain't even on the album.
He did the joint with Summer Walker.
That is
That's
good.
good.
No, that's not. I'm talking about good.
That's not on his album though. That's on her
I'm
album.
saying, but he has records. He has good records. He's put out good music. Maybe he has to put out
He
good
made good
albums.
singles, not good albums.
Okay, T-Pain does the same thing. He's still very prevalent.
What?
T-Pain makes.
T-Pain is putting out cover albums.
No, I'm saying
I was a real T-Pain guy.
T-Pain puts out great singles though.
T-Pain ain't been.
Popping
T-Pain
in about
puts
10
out.
plus years.
T-Pain puts out solid music, but T-Pain, the brand in music, ain't been the same since 2009. Jay-Z demolished anything.
No, he did not.
Nah.
Future
When
killed
Death
T-Pain.
of Auto Tune came out, that was the end of T-Pain.
No, it's
As
not.
we see.
Nah,
Come on.
Well, T-Pain ain't had no hits since then.
Up Down was after Death of Auto Tune.
definitely was out there.
But it wasn't T-Pain. When T-Pain was at the height of his career, he had the songs, he had
I
the
can't-
albums,
I
he
can't
had
be
the
rapper turned
features,
singer my
and
whole
now it's
career.
like, and then when Death of Auto Tune came, then it was a song here,
I
a song
can't.
there, a song here, a song there. Maybe I hear him in a lounge. I hear up and down in a
y'all
down in a
tripping.
lounge somewhere. But you ain't not hearing T-Pain at all.
because he left the machine.
He didn't lead a machine.
He did.
Death of Auto Tune killed his career, literally.
No, he left the machine. He talk about it all the time. Like, I went independent because the machine wasn't working for me no more.
When Death of Auto Tune, I listened to T-Pain like he
I'm
was
a
Tupac.
T-Pain nigga too.
When Death of Auto Tune dropped, that is when we had it got a little silent, and that's when he came back without using Auto Tune.
Future killed T-Pain. Future took T-Pain lane.
Nah, cause I like Revolver.
He took it
He took it and ran with it.
and ran with it, but
All of the artists were at that time.
But the
That's the
T-Pain-
reason why they released that song, right?
Future
'Cause
Future was
everybody
never
singing
T-Pain.
Yes.
I hate when people. Future was never T-Pain.
But they doubled up on the auto-tune as far as artists. I think more artists use auto-tune after Jay-Z
Yeah,
said
but
that the
Future
auto-tune.
wasn't. But it wasn't
Yeah.
T-Pain.
It fizzled out T-Pain.
Nah, he left the major label. He left the machine.
Was that by choice? Or by
Yes,
force?
he
By
left the
force.
machine. No,
And
he
I
left
fucks
the
with
machine.
T-Pain. I listen to Epiphany, all the new shit. Like T-Pain is.
Epiphany is my
Revolver,
shit. Then he had
Revolver
to-
was a dope album.
then he
I
had
like
Revolver.
Revolver. That's after
Yeah.
Death of Auto Tune.
It didn't hit.
What it was chopped and screwed and shit on it.
No, that's the ring.
That's Three Rings.
I
Three
liked
Rings.
Chopped and Screwed.
Three
what-
Rings is chopped and screwed.
Don't make that face.
I just
I enjoyed that song.
T-Pain when he was T-Pain, and I don't know what happened after that. He kind of just
He was
Yeah.
battling alcoholism too. Like he had like internal battles,
Man, he just left the machine.
and he left the machine.
what's up?
I'm trying to think like what other R&B acts have like died off like that, like had a bad and wasn't able to come back.
Tank.
Tank's biggest hit was 2018, 19.
Chris.
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
But he's still able to kind of like
It'll
release.
never be out. I hated the song, but I remember when Chris Brown had the Forever song out and he had the Sprite commercial. Was it Sprite or 7-Up?
I thought it was spearmint gum.
No, this was before. This is pre-beaten.
Okay.
Sprite, I think.
It was Sprite,
think
and I
it's
said,
Sprite.
man, he's out of here. He's superstar.
Chris Brown has bounced back since beating. He's not
Bumped in Briss?
Deuces.
I
He's
don't think
bounced
is
back.
he still bumped in Briss? I don't think.
Yes,
so.
he just said it other. What?
Uh-oh.
His dog's name is
Wow.
his dog's name is Damu. I saw that on the funny
crazy.
funny Marco
he
shit.
is not back. He is
What?
not back. No, Drake could even help him,
What do you mean? No Guidance was a huge record.
but it wasn't up there like it was pre-beaten.
What? Are you kidding me?
What about Loyal?
Loyal. What's the other shit?
It's
What's
not.
the shit with Busta Rhymes on it?
It's,
Deuces.
it's not pre-beating.
You crazy?
Chris Brown before the shit happened. Was that the Grammys? Was that the Grammys or the shit?
Yeah.
Before that, I think Chris Brown could have been up there with. He really could have been up there with the Mikes, the Taylors, the Beyoncés. He's nowhere near that now.
Yes.
that-
Not now.
Yeah, but
He's
that,
Usher with better songs.
Nah, you
That's
bugging.
disrespectful.
Nah.
You can't go from Michael Jackson, Beyonce, Taylor Swift
That's
to
potential.
Usher.
That's potential though. Like
He was there. He was there.
he was 2 albums in.
I mean, he was there.
Nah.
Who's higher, him or Justin Bieber?
Oh,
was-
Bieber.
You can't listen. You can't put white people in that kind of space. They're gonna take over.
It's Bieber by far. What?
Easy.
Easy money.
What? Easy.
But do you know how big Paul? Do you know how big Bieber is?
But music wise, would you
Yes.
going Bieber over Chris?
Absolutely.
Bieber got one album.
Boy, Chris Brown ain't got no
Don't
journals.
do that.
Chris
Don't
Bieber
Brown
got
ain't
one
Chris
album.
Brown ain't got
No,
no
he don't.
journals, fam.
Bieber have one
We not
album.
doing
got-
this.
Bieber
Bieber
got
have
3.
one album that we accept.
As long
one
what's
album.
what's
Oh,
that's the
say-
shit R.
say
Kelly
y'all- say-
fucking wrote.
what's the
Y'all
album with
accept it.
what's the album with As Long As You Love Me on it?
Fuck. That's the one with boyfriend and all that. On.
That's going back
Believe.
and forth with Chris' first album.
That's
nigga.
that's believe.
I don't know what you. Hey, I don't know what you talking
Hell
about now.
nah.
Believe, journals, and purpose. All go.
Chris
Journals.
ain't got none of them.
Journals.
Chris got one
Nah, I can't-
Journals.
classic album, and that's his first.
Nah, I can't let you do that either.
Boy,
I can't let you do that either. Breezy, go. I wore the wheels off.
he ain't got
Breezy.
no journals, and he ain't got no Believe in Me.
I only like journals. That's the only one I like.
Boy,
That's all he
As
got
Long As
for
You
me.
Love Me. And
You
then when he
missing
dropped
out.
the joint, he said, "Oh, I can do hip hop too." And he dropped the joint with Tiger. Boy, come on, man, stop playing with me. man.
Now, you might be going a little far.
Wait a minute, you ain't fucking with? Come on.
Wait a minute, I do. That's
That's
my
what I'm
shit.
talking about.
Okay.
Stop,
Yeah.
stop playing, man. Stop playing with me.
Wait a minute with that shit.
Stop playing with me.
Bieber was him.
Come on, dude.
Bieber was him.
Come on, dude.
He got one.
Chris Brown got one album through and through.
Nah, I can't.
His second album, he was talking about Wet in the Bed.
What was wrong with
And
the
I like that
bed?
song. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man.
You know what the bed.
You
means,
mad
right?
because
he's not
because he
peeing.
want the female
That
to
shit was
squirt?
trash. That album was trash.
Nah, that album was not trash. You bugging.
Crazy.
Come on, man. You come on. I need you in the middle somewhere.
I know Chris Brown's first album through and through. That's the only album he got that
Just
I can
because
play
it's not
through
your
and through.
preference, you can't just say
Yeah,
that he
I'm
just
giving my
was
opinion.
horrible.
I ain't speaking for nobody else. I'm giving my opinion, nigga.
Hey, but I don't think it has to be an extreme though. Just because the album isn't great doesn't mean the album trash. He has good albums.
All his albums have been mediocre since his first.
No, I'm not.
It's crazy.
Breezy.
You
was
ain't like
probably his second
2012?
best album.
What? Trash.
2012, the
Run,
song.
Royalty, trash.
No, it's not.
And then he started putting out the autobiographies of Chris Brown's. Who the fuck would even remember those?
The what?
The autobiographies. The motherfuckers had like 40 songs on.
Yeah,
Man, those shits was
that's-
long as hell.
I feel like that's where
That's where-
his
That's where he
downfall
checked out.
started.
No, but that's where you get Indigo. That's where you get
Liquor.
No, that's on.
Yeah, but when you get one,
Loyal.
you get one hit in 50 songs.
I mean, the average. It doesn't average out, but that's where you get. That's where you get No Guidance, and you get
He got the one with Gunna. He
Under the Influence. All that came from that album.
It's like 3 songs.
All that's on that project. All that's on the Indigo project. Those are 3 huge songs. So
You don't like X?
I'm about to say X.
trash. I do like the Afterbeating album. Some of it.
the Afterbeat album was his worst.
The Transformers.
That was the worst shit. That's when I thought it was over. If you had said this then, I'd be like, hey, nigga,
Hey,
yeah,
I like the song that he sampled Michael Jackson on.
Famous Girl's it. That's the only album. That's the only song on the album. If you had said this then,
That nigga said that
I'd be 100%.
Right, whatever.
I don't know. I like X.
Shit,
And
you
I like
legendary.
royalty.
Skinny, what's
too.
been going on, man?
Not much, man. I ain't really been doing shit. I ain't been doing shit. I don't got nothing new to watch. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel you.
it's nothing out
Nothing
there.
sticking out, man.
It's nothing new to watch. I mean, I'm still fucking with the Mr. and Mr. Smith, but that's it.
I still can't get myself to watch it.
I've heard nothing
Why?
but great things about it. Nothing but great things.
It's like I'm still growing. It's like I don't want to watch a homosexual assassin.
Bang!
He's not homosexual in the fucking movie. Man.
Pow!
He's not homosexual in there.
Oh my god.
Boom!
That's crazy.
You're dead.
He's not that. He's not that.
Woo.
He's a great fucking. He's a great actor, man. He's a great actor. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Hit the
I'm not doing
ground.
I'm not doing
Hey,
that.
man, something wrong with y'all, man.
I'm not doing that.
Oh my god.
That nigga's ignorant, man.
Oh my god, I'm so dead. And is.
I'm good. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm not biting.
Hey,
I'm
Who
not
is
biting.
playing the assassin? Who is it?
Danny Glover.
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover, my fault. I don't know why I said Danny. Donald Glover.
I wonder if they
Childish
related.
Gambino.
I wonder if they related.
I know. You know what though? But I'm mad that I really said that because Danny Glover was not really a great action star.
What do you
No
mean?
shit.
He wasn't.
He was in Predator.
It's like
He wasn't a good.
it's
action
like
star.
when it's like when in the 90s when everybody tried to force us into the action Keenan Ivory Wayans movies.
Low Down Dirty Shame.
Dang.
Come on, that nigga.
Come on,
Who are
man.
you killing? Nigga?
Y'all tripping.
Low Down Dirty Shame. You know something low down?
What's the other one he got? What's
When
the
that
other
nigga
one?
put that
I
long
wanna
coat
get you
on, I said, you
sucker.
better get your
No,
ass beat.
no, he got two action roles.
hey, that's
When
Damon Wayans.
I want
wasn't
to
it?
get you. Yeah, you
No,
probably
he
think
got
about Last
no.
Boy Scout.
Fugitive.
He got
Is it
Money
Fugitive?
Train.
No.
Not Money Train. Fuck. What's the movie with Stacey Dash in it?
That's not
Oh,
More Money.
That is
That's
Damon
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 Wayans.
Wayans.
Wait, Keenan Ivory Wayans.
All black people don't look the same. What do y'all
Them
do?
niggas do. Yeah, well,
I think you think about Damon. You might be thinking about Last Boy Scout. Bruce
No,
Willis.
it's
Anyway.
Keenan. I just can't got to spell the nigga name right
Keenan
there.
got the ones with Adam Sandler
there
in it,
you
ain't it? I'm
What?
I
tripping.
think he do got one.
But I said, nigga, this is an action movie. Why this nigga got a whole shower scene in
He
this
got a couple. He got a
motherfucker?
couple action movies.
Hey, that nigga got a whole
He
shower
got Most
scene.
Wanted, Low Down Dirty Shame. He did a couple action movies. He did a couple action movies.
Sorry, I got the Wayans mixed up, but yeah, he definitely.
We're not gonna talk about that one. Don't worry about
Bro,
it.
they put a whole shower
is
scene
that?
in Low
Don't
Down
worry
Dirty.
about that one.
When was the last time you watched Low Down Dirty Shame?
Anything that
They
happened.
put a whole shower scene in it.
The movie wasn't bad though.
Hold on,
Hey,
they
when
say
he
it
put
was a
that
bad
when he
movie.
put that blue long coat on, I said, "Boy, you finna get your eyes."
It was trying to pass him off as a sex symbol that was real cringy.
That's funny.
Cause like what?
They had the ball. That was in.
That was in at the
Yeah,
time.
but,
He had the Aaron Hall. He had the ball head with the
He
goatee.
looked crazy.
Man, you can't go dressed out like that, man. You can't kill nobody like that.
Mike Lowry did it. We don't blame Mike Lowry when he put the purple on.
Mike Laurie wasn't believable either.
I made this look good.
That's crazy.
Mike Laurie. Yeah. I only like Bad Boys because of Martin.
Really?
No, they was like a perfect pairing. They were like the perfect
The first Bad Boys was Martin and Tia. Was her name Tia Leone?
Tia Leone.
And then you had the Fouchois. I can't think of his real name. It's them three in the first. The second one was the Jamaicans.
It was Haitians.
You got the Haitians, Martin, and Johnny Tapia. And then the third one was
Nobody.
the dude from Twilight.
I don't
The
even remember.
son?
I
Yeah.
don't even remember the
The
third
third
one.
one was
to be
trash.
technically Bible study.
And they
Instead.
gonna bring out the other one.
You think Martin's not as funny because he's not as physical as he used to be? Because a lot of his comedy involved him moving his body, so he don't move as much. So he's not as funny as he used to be.
He, I can count on my hand how many steps he had on. He did in Bad Boys 3. And when he's just sitting there, it's like, unfortunately,
Bad Boys
I
3
already
yesterday.
think he's not funny
Last
But
night.
when I already think he's not funny,
think
when
Martin's
Kevin
not
Hart
funny?
is not able to be animated, get him out of here.
You don't think Martin is funny?
Talking about Kevin Hart.
I don't think Martin is funny without the animation, the animated shit.
I get what you're saying.
And because he's getting older, he's not moving as much, so he's standing
You
still
like him in
trying to be
Wild
funny,
Hogs?
and he's
It
not,
don't
it's not
connect.
funny.
Wild Hogs? No,
That's crazy.
Ivan.
I fuck with Wild Hogs.
I don't think Martin has it. I'm not a big fan of all of his stand-ups. Like I feel like his stand-ups
his-
is.
In person,
Run
he's
Tell
worse.
That is classic.
In person,
like
he's
his
terrible.
stand-ups.
Oh my god.
I don't really care for his stand-ups like that. Run Tell That is cool.
I'm gonna tell that was hilarious.
That was when he
at
like
the
You
time.
passed
So
out and
Crazy might
almost
be my
died and
favorite
shit. He
one.
was
Yeah.
going in.
Nigga, towards the second half of the stand-up, the first like 15, 20 minutes is snooze fest.
His stand-ups ain't.
Then when he say, "Ooh, I was on that ooh wee," that's when it started turning up.
Kevin Hart got great stand-ups.
Yes.
Yeah, seriously funny.
Kevin Hart first 3
Seriously,
stand-ups to
and
me is
Grown Little
hilarious.
Man.
First two for sure.
I got 3.
After that, it's kind of
I got 3. His first 3 is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Who's
First
funny
three.
to you?
If he had him, if he didn't have them plastic cup niggas, we'd be in trouble.
Nah, because you didn't know who they
You
was.
don't, know,
at
you don't
first.
know about them until you go to the thing.
and they not funny by themselves. To that degree, nigga.
Naeem is.
Naeem is.
Oh,
I like the Joey.
Spank got. See, when I was fucking with Kevin Hart and I was going to watch him, Joey was the host. He wasn't part of the Plastic Cup Boys. He was just the host.
That's his job though.
But now he's an actual part of the Plastic Cup Boys. But what's the name's going right? Spank. I don't think Spank is part of that anymore.
I don't know.
I think that him and Kevin still cool, but I don't see. When they do Plastic Cup Boy shit, I don't never see him with them.
Maybe
But I don't think that's like necessarily a bad thing to have ghostwriters for your jokes. Like if you are funny by, getting out
Acknowledge
there and putting it out there. I don't see anything by performing. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Well, shit, now everybody
With
coming
anything,
out.
like even with music, like they're, with the greatest songs that have been created, there's other people and pieces that are put into it to make a great song. So I don't see why comedy should be any different.
But now we got big beef. All the beef, the comedy beef. Shit is it's out here now that shit don't nobody write they shit. The Robin Williams shit like broke my heart.
He didn't write his own show.
No, he said he was notorious for stealing. But
Wow.
Yeah, I heard
the difference between
Who's
Robin
Robin?
Williams and everybody else is that he would take your shit, and if it worked, he would come back and pay you.
Is it a Robin Williams stand-up you like? Have you watched Robin
about to say,
Williams
huh?
stand up and
Like one or
crack
two.
jokes,
One.
and you was like,
One.
"Oh, I'm laughing."
Like one or two. It's more of the same, more animated.
he's white.
Fuck around.
Of course he steals.
I think. I got as far as stand up goes, it's Bill Burr, Patrice O'Neal, Corey Holcomb.
And all of them are not funny to me.
You don't like Corey Holcomb?
Corey Holcomb
I
is
like
funny,
Corey Holcomb.
but
Patrice O'Neal's and
Wow.
I think it's more of a shock factor than funny.
That's
like
what I
I'm
was
shocked
about
that
to
you
say,
said
yeah.
this, but it's not funny. It's like, oh shit, he really said that.
That's
Corey
why I
Holcomb
think
isn't funny.
That's why I think Corey Holcomb is
Patrice
the best.
O'Neal.
Patrice O'Neal.
Both of 'em to
wasn't.
me.
No, Corey Holcomb was most shocking. Patrice O'Neal he actually he made life into comedy. He wasn't necessarily a shock comedian.
I ain't never seen no Patrice O'Neal like, ooh, let me play this again.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a bunch of it either. Like I ain't never been interested in like Patrice O'Neal.
Sit back and
Corey Holcomb say,
Yeah, go
yeah,
check him
he's
out.
the shock factor.
He's definitely the shock factor.
yeah,
It's kind of like when you're at his
In
show, it's like,
relationship
should I be laughing at this
That
or
nigga's
like?
hilarious.
But
And it's like
Who?
it's like he's
What's
like
Corey
that when
Holcomb?
he's not performing either
Yeah,
though.
he's
So
like
it's
that.
like
He's really
you
like that.
genuinely like this. That's what make it even better.
George Carlin. That's 4.
So you like
5.
white people?
No, I got two. It's what 2 and 2. Bill Burr got a black wife though.
So what?
And I'll put Pryor.
How
I'll
about
put Pryor in there.
Mm,
I like more reality based. Like it's about real life shit, but funny.
I think
So
that's
that's
why I like Ali Sadiq.
He's funny. I ain't never seen a whole.
Domino Effect. Watch the first Domino Effect.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Ali Sadiq.
So then, why don't you like Kevin Hart though? Because usually his is like based on
His life.
His life.
His kids.
I'm not a fan of animated comedy. I've been saying that for a long. I'm not a fan of it. If you can't make me laugh by just being you,
But you like Martin when he's animated?
I like the one stand up of Martin. I didn't put Martin in my top 5.
No, but I'm just saying you enjoy him more when he's
The
animated, but
what-
you don't like animated comedy.
Run tell that he wasn't animated.
Why was he not? I'm on
He
that.
wasn't
ooh-wee.
animated like that.
Solid
What
point.
are we talking about?
He had 2 bits where he gave one where he was high and he gave another one he was drinking. He was going off on it. He was drunk and he was going off on his wife.
The only 2 that stands out.
No. The shit when he passed out and he was
He was high.
I'm fucking with the ooey. That's part of the ooey.
That was high.
but he wasn't high though.
That's
He
the part of
was.
the ooey. That's why he
That's
passed
a
out.
part of that story.
No, nigga, he was jogging in over 100-degree weather with one of them suits on.
And I was wondering what the dope man sold me. That was part of that. That was part of that joke. It was one long ass joke. I don't know if you want me to go back and watch it
Yeah,
again.
man. I watched that with my parents, man. Shout out to them.
That's crazy. That your parents let you watch that with them.
Shit, where do you go after Blood In, Blood Out, nigga?
Just even Eddie Murphy was animated,
Yeah,
kind of. You didn't like Eddie Murphy either?
Never a fan of Eddie.
Really?
That's insane.
Wow.
You got Richard Pryor over Eddie?
Absolutely.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
That's crazy.
I got Cosby over fucking Eddie.
I got Cosby over Eddie.
Do you?
Yes.
I ain't never seen no Bill Cosby stand up.
Fucking yeah.
Because the one they go back to is the one that, even though it wasn't televised, it pretty much killed his comedy career with the Jello pudding act. Was it the Jello pudding? No. What the fuck was it when he was talking about like the black community and I forgot what it was called. It's not Jello.
It kind of
pudding.
killed him when he kind of started talking bad about the other comedians that cuss and they do all the extra
He was
shit.
really
and
he was really on
That's what-
Eddie about cussing.
Yeah, he
that's
was on
why
Eddie
what stand up was that when Eddie had on the
That's raw.
Raw?
red?
Raw.
Yeah.
That's why he was cussing so much.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember him talking about Bill Cosby doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He was
When
really
Bill
on him like
Cosby
that.
did that, it was like
So when
Eddie. He was taking shots at Eddie. He was taking shots at.
so when was he funny then?
But Pryor wasn't fucking with him either though.
Yeah, he's talking about Pryor,
It
too.
was very known in Harlem Nights. Pryor was not fucking with Eddie at all.
Really?
Hmm That's why even though I don't like
I didn't know Pryor
I
was
don't
fucking
like
with
the
Eddie.
movie, but if you watch the movie, Pryor looks checked out the entire movie. Like he's not.
That's the early
Don't
signs
do
of
that.
Parkinson's,
Don't.
wasn't it? Shit.
He wasn't fucking with it. He wasn't fucking with Eddie.
Trying
Why
not
he
to
wasn't fucking with
shake.
Eddie? Because he cussed?
I don't really know what the
That's not. 'Cause Eddie mentioned talking to Richard Pryor in Raw.
Richard was not fucking with Eddie.
Says who?
Yeah, I never heard
Richard
that story.
and Eddie.
I've never heard that.
Man,
I've
that-
always
that
heard.
one.
I always heard Eddie. That was the reason why Eddie and Richard Pryor ended up doing movies was because of the top 3. The main people at the time was Red Fox, Bill Cosby, and Richard Pryor.
Mm-hmm.
And Richard Pryor was the first one to attach to Eddie Murphy.
Right, because he was the up and coming.
Yeah, he was the first.
Wow.
Everybody else wasn't really like fans of Eddie like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Bill didn't like the cuss and shit. And Red Fox was. They always say Red Fox was just his own.
Yeah, he was really like. That's
Person.
why
Yeah.
he used to always joke about heart attacks, and that's why when he actually had a heart attack,
Everybody
people
thought he was
didn't
joking.
rush to him
Yeah.
because everybody thought he was joking, and he ended up dying.
Who, Richard?
Red Fox.
Oh, Red Fox? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, so
I
that's
would
my
say-
understanding. That's why Richard Pryor.
My mama was a
Eddie
side
was
piece back in the day.
Your mama was who side piece?
Red Fox.
Jesus.
Why would you say that out loud? do you not like your mama?
Made them both rest in
Oh,
peace.
my.
But she was like, yeah, she used to date Red Fox. And then she told me, and she broke it down. You know, I got old. I'm like, was you his little jump off? And she just like, something like that. And I'm like,
Something like that is insane.
that's wild.
It's kind of like a idols turn rivals type of deal.
The memory of your mom being a side piece is
To
is-
Red
It's
Fox.
crazy, huh?
is yeah. That's probably.
And
where
I
you
think
need
because
more
you
therapy.
tell me that as a young kid, so now when I see Red Fox, I just be like, man, you smashing my mom. I don't like this shit.
Sanford and SO. That's crazy.
Shut up.
There's nothing about Red Fox to make me think he was smashing somebody's mama. and for it to be your mama is wild.
That's-
So Eddie said, well, Murphy idolized Pryor. However, in the 1990 Spin interview with Spike Lee, the star revealed that Pryor did not reciprocate the young superstar's affections on the set of Harlem Nights. It was disappointing because Richard wasn't the way I thought Richard was going to be, said Murphy. I thought it would be like a collaborative thing where I could get to work with my idol and then it would be like, this is great. But Richard would come to the set, say his lines, and leave.
Mm.
He's checked out the entire movie.
That's my
And I don't know how you make a great movie with the nigga checked out.
So you saying Harlem Nights was great?
Fuck no.
Yes.
You just said
It's
it.
no, I said how do you make a
Oh.
how do you say it's a great movie?
Oh.
It's a bit movie.
It's
What
my-
it's a bit movie. It's Saturday Night Live in movie format.
It's one of my favorite comedy movies.
But like, when did you? Okay, so I hear what you're saying, but like, when did you see Richard Pryor at his?
And it says here, Murphy says the only reason he did the movie was he got a big payday out of it. And trust me, the brother does not like me. And I used to have more Richard Pryor pictures. I used to have more Richard Pryor pictures up than Elvis Presley. And after I worked with the brother and I found out shit, and you meet people that are around him, know him, and the two camps meet and people start talking, it's like, oh shit, and it's weird. And it's real weird to find out your idol hates you and shit.
Damn.
Damn.
That sucks.
Richard was an animated fucking.
He was
animated
junkie.
too. Now that I think about it,
But
But
he was a junkie.
At
so
that
ain't
at
no
that point,
fun.
yeah, I can't think of a time where I've a media where
I
I've
wasn't
seen
a
him
fan of Richard's.
that he was like,
stand-up.
and like he was still that, like he was on the decline. His health was on the decline. Like other
No, but as a comedian, like if you follow his comedian shit, he was very animated. His movies and his stand up was
Okay.
very animated. Like what's the shit? All the Way Up or something like that, whatever it was. He was animated in that. The movie where he was, I can't think of the name of the movies, but all his movies he was hella
The
animated.
one when he was the bus
But
driver.
he's old by
The
then.
one where he's a bus
The
driver.
Bustin'
one with the
Loose.
kid where he was
Yeah, like
stuck
Richard
in the house or whatever it was.
Eddie Murphy.
Was the new nigga coming up, and he
and
probably thought he was a threat.
he copied
He
Richard
copied Richard Pryor
a lot
and-
because
and
Richard was the first
yeah.
one that started doing the different. He played like 3 or 4 different characters
Right.
in movies. Then Eddie started doing that.
And so he
Richard-
was wondering. So it's like professional jealousy. It's like me and this man is doing the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm at the height of my career, basically. I got my stand up out and all this shit. Well, why is his movies? Why is he getting these movies and I'm getting?
Because I'm old. I'm older. Like my time is past. Mind you, I didn't see any other of the older stuff. So I've only my first iteration of Richard Pryor is Harlem Nights. The next time I saw Richard Pryor was when he did the on Martin. So he didn't have the same motor skills.
He was shaking by then.
Fact.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
I mean-
Christ.
Dick and drugs do that
Yeah.
to you, apparently.
Whoa.
Drugs is crazy.
Dick and drugs do that
Wow.
to you.
Dick
So
and drugs.
I mean, so he didn't have all his faculties.
Gave that man a colon attack. Huh? But, that's fucked up. I don't remember him either. Once I came up and I had to go back and research Richard Pryor because once I got him, he was black glasses and a wheelchair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was losing his faculties at that point. So that's I don't know.
But I would feel a way if I'm great at what I do. Everybody knows I'm great, and then out of nowhere, this man comes and he's getting everything I should have got. I would probably feel a way too, and that's probably why I feel like
What? Like
Chris
what?
Tucker isn't
But Richard Pryor
loved
also,
in the comedy community.
but Richard Pryor
Where this
also,
nigga come from? He did 15 minutes on Def Jam. How the fuck is he getting all these big ass movies?
Because I turned a indie movie into a classic.
Yup.
It wasn't an indie movie though.
Friday
was an
wasn't
Friday was they made Friday with less
$3
than
million.
Let's come on, niggas was getting
$3 million is indie.
They made 30.
Niggas was eating Lunchables on the set.
Yeah, it was a huge turnaround, but I still don't think I wouldn't say 3 mil is indie. And it had a theatrical push. It wasn't like some Tubi shit. I don't know what
Yeah.
the equivalent of Tubi would be back then.
what is
A
that?
$3 million budget for an entire movie is insane.
Yeah.
3 million is not 3 million is a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, not to make a fucking movie. You know how many people it takes to make a movie?
$3 million budget, and
got-
I'm getting a
We
$3
only got
million,
2 sets.
but a
It
$3 million
shouldn't cost that much.
a $3 million budget, and I'm getting a theatrical push. That will be the equivalent of Chance the Rapper saying he's fucking independent.
But Q said he had to deal with New Line Cinema, so they fronted him the money to make multiple movies. That's
New
why.
Line Cinema is a big company though.
Niggas say
Well,
they
I
got
don't know how big they was at that time.
niggas say they got paid $5,000 to shoot Friday.
Well, I mean, the rich get rich, the poor get poor. We know this already. So regardless of how much they got paid, I still don't look at it like it was a like an underground movie. This is a movie. I mean, $3 million in the 90s is a lot of
what
money.
did it gross though?
It grossed 30.
That's a turnaround. You can't argue that though. You don't know what's going to turn around and what's not. You don't know what's going to flop and what's going to bomb.
That's true. But if I took a movie that had a movie that had a $3 million budget and made 10 times what the budget was, I'm a fucking star.
No.
Who's the star in the movie then?
That's like, okay, so a true independent movie is like Napoleon Dynamite.
That was by
They-
MTV.
They took, no, it wasn't.
MTV made that.
That was filmed in their high school. They were all friends. That is a movie. It was shooted by. It was distributed by MTV.
Shoot It By is insane.
Made by a couple people, then they remade that whole entire movie.
By MTV.
What you saw right there, that's what MTV gave them to make.
Okay, well, I was going to say what I do know. What I did know is that it was shot in school and they were all friends. And then
The girl in that movie's from Waterworld, bro.
And that was the highest.
Kevin Costner movie.
That was the biggest budget
shit.
movie at one point.
Waterworld.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the girl in that movie is the same girl in Napoleon Dynamite.
Sure is.
Oh damn. Okay, damn.
And prior to Friday, Chris Tucker was only in House Party 3.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
Was that before?
that was House Party 3 was before. Then they did Friday.
Friday is what gave him his break, though.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
you forget he did Dead Presidents and he did The Fifth Element too. And then that's what made him do Money Talk and then Rush Hour.
Okay, so John Heater, Napoleon Dynamite made him a star. It says he got $1,000 for that part.
Hey,
It's the what you do after, because Chris made all his money after Friday.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
because it creates the demand.
he's a
Yeah.
plant
For,
if I ever seen one.
He's a
Even-
box office draw. He brings people to the.
How?
He
You
was
did
at that time.
15
He
minutes?
wasn't doing Friday, but after Friday he was. That's how you got the rush hours. He brought people to the theaters.
If the budget is 3 and we turn around and made 30 and I'm
he
the
did Fifth
star,
Element.
think about it, because Marvel movies cost around $3 million.
Napoleon Dynamite had a budget of $400,000 and did almost $47 million.
I'm a star. That makes me a star then. If you get 10 times what the budget was on your return, I'm a star.
You a
Pay me
box
like
office draw.
Pay me like a fucking star.
I think that's the issue with Taraji. She don't bring people to the theaters to see her movie.
No.
She's not a lead.
I
She's
Are you
not a good-
cookie? Are you cookie today?
I think-
Oh, then no,
but
turn this shit
I
off.
think it's the role she chose that put her in that box. I think she's talented.
I think she's talented and she's not getting a credit that she deserved, but she's not a box office draw. You're not going to a movie to see Taraji.
No, you're not.
She's not a good
No, you're
lead.
not. You're not.
We
No.
don't. Well,
And I'm saying that
2020
respectfully.
I'm saying 20. Okay, in
I love black
2023 and 2024, do we have box office draws anymore?
The Rock.
Come on, man. What the fuck we doing?
The Rock.
The Rock gonna bring
I feel
asses
like
and
we don't
tickets.
have enough like
is.
black movies back then. Like when we used to have the box office draws from our community, it was because they made a lot of black movies. Like even though they recycled the same actors over and over again, like the Tay Diggs and Omar Epps, like they were
Morris
all gonna
Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut, Gabrielle Union, they were all gonna be the ones that were gonna be in the movie. We knew it,
You could
but
tell, but the way the
we
niggas
don't
look,
have
they
that
was gonna be
anymore.
Superstars.
What do you mean?
I mean, I could go back and I can look in the 90s and say, yeah, these niggas, they dropped off right where they should have.
Oh my god.
The whole cast of
But
Boomerang.
but people used to want to come and see them. Like when Morris Chestnut had a movie coming
you
out,
go.
you wanted to go and see the movie, regardless of what it was about.
I mean, they
You wanted to
tried.
go see it.
They tried. I feel like they tried with like.
We don't have like the black rom coms anymore.
I just
like,
think
that's
we don't have box office draws.
I think we got too many options.
Leo might have been the last.
but
What-
she's more like a series.
Where was she a
type
draw
of,
at? When was this a day movie?
Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
I
You
think.
don't
I
need
think.
you don't need it. You don't
you
need
don't.
anybody.
You
to
could put
push a Marvel
anybody there.
movie.
You could
I
put
think.
anybody there.
I think if the photograph or whatever that shit was called, she isn't Doom. I think if
Nobody watched
the
that.
photography takes off, then you get Lakeith, but it didn't.
I think that
Oh, that was a
I think
terrible movie.
Oh, my God.
the only box.
Lakeith should never be a main.
I think if it takes off though,
he
I think if
never
it takes off, we get Lakeith.
And then
Then it's
I don't.
something different,
I
yeah.
also I think
Lakeith
there's
has consistently proved to us that he is not the
He's
one.
a great actor. He's just not a great lead.
He's not. He's just not the one.
Yeah.
He's
the one.
Dwayne Wade like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not the one.
And I also feel like there's a difference between box office draw and how much a movie makes. I think you can have somebody in the film and the film still not be bad, and the film still be bad and it bombs.
But the last
The Rock.
the last
The
box
Rock
office,
can't act.
The Rock's is a box office draw.
Yeah.
No, we know. No, we never.
Prior to yes,
He single-handedly ruined fucking DC. That movie was trash.
And people showed up. They showed up for Hobbs.
they showed
It's
they.
not DC.
I'm saying they showed up for The Rock.
They didn't show up for Nigga Man.
They showed up for Black Adam more
showed
than
up
they
for
did
Black
for
Adam.
anything else.
They showed
DC is just not a draw. Like that's not Rock fault.
There you
Outside
go.
of,
DC is not a
outside
draw.
of
That's what I'm
Batman.
Raw, The Rock.
DC
The
is
Rock
not a draw.
including himself into an already proven franchise. He's not a draw.
He Phil Jackson.
What are you talking
That
about?
don't make Phil Jackson.
What are you talking about?
Disney Cruise.
Outs-
Jungle
out-
Cruise is what you talking
Outside of Jumanji, Tooth Fairy got a bunch of kids in. Nobody wanted to watch that shit.
The fuck we did.
They was going to watch it.
about.
A draw is a draw. If I draw people into these motherfucking seats and it sell tickets, I'm the draw.
Tooth Fairy.
Tooth Fairy got a bunch of kids in the fucking seats.
Moana.
Moana, he just dropped the new shit with Moana.
He
The Moana
is fucking
2.
tagging himself on shit that is already proven. The Rock can't not get a movie out of his own. That's not a Rock movie. If the role needs a buff nigga, he's gonna be there. But nobody's fucking adding the Rock for his acting skills.
What was it, Fast Lane?
So what?
Faster, I ain't
Nobody
like
was
that.
saying this about Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Nobody said this about Sylvester
They
Stallone.
put the Rock in Rampage.
Nobody says this about Sylvester Stallone.
Rock and
Nobody says this
Rampage.
about Arnold
They put that
Schwarzenegger.
Rock in Rampage.
Nobody said this about Arnold Schwarzenegger. So why can't we have a black version?
They made Rampage movie.
I understand that. We're not talking about that.
Are there any humans in Rampage?
The Rock. Rock's in there.
He is the human.
He's the human. What you mean?
I think Arnold proved himself. Arnold proved himself.
In what?
Kindergarten
What?
Cop.
He is a better.
Kindergarten.
That's
That
correct.
he can speak
He
broken
is a
English.
better robot than he is Arnold.
Not a tumor.
So when he made Terminator 2, he was a empathetic robot.
Who speak 3 words at a time?
Well, I mean, shit. They all trash.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
I feel like Chris Tucker was a box office draw though.
He
Like
was.
honestly, I feel like Money Talks was his funniest.
He's
For
not
me.
Mark, so that was all Jackie Chan.
Charlie Sheen?
No.
no
That's
Money
Rush
Talks.
Hour.
Money
Charlie
Talks,
Sheen.
he's not. Jackie
And
Chan is not.
Jackie
in Money
Chan was
Talks.
relatively new to the U.S.
Yeah, Jackie Chan was.
Exactly.
Oh, you
For
talking
Rush
about,
Hour.
Money Talks?
Yeah, Money Talks
With
is
Charlie
hilarious.
Sheen.
How much did Money Talks make though back then?
I don't know. I'm just speaking on what I enjoyed,
Money Talks.
and Money Talks was hilarious to me.
It made 48.4 million.
Against a budget of what?
25 million.
God damn, it cost that much to make that? Them explosives.
That's insane.
That's wild.
That's a crazy budget. But it
He
doubled
was
his money.
dropping from airplanes and all kinds of crazy stuff
Yeah.
in
He
there.
did. He
Like,
did
come
jump
on
out that
now.
helicopter in that water, didn't he?
That's what got him on the rest of the shit.
I doubled your money. What are we talking about?
I don't know. That was my.
I don't know.
I enjoyed.
I
that
can't think of
one.
the last draw. Like the movie draw is.
Even though
Probably
he's
Will Smith.
retired, even
Probably the
though
last
he's
one.
retired from
Taylor
he's
Swift.
retired from film, and he really picks his roles. I think Daniel Day-Lewis is the last
Who?
box office.
Who was
draw.
that?
Dancing with the Wolves?
He did Lincoln. He did There Will Be Blood.
So how would you
He's
your
one of
weekend?
the greatest. He is one of the greatest actors ever. I ain't bullshitting you.
What did you say you did with your,
What
with your weekend?
what did his movies make? If we
he's
talking box
he's
office
not a
draw.
box
Will
office
Smith
draw.
is probably the last one. Will Smith
know-
is probably
I
the
don't know.
last one
I don't know
of
why
that
he-
time.
I don't know why he's.
That was a draw.
Hold
Brought
on.
Daniel Day-Lewis up. That is insane.
He's one of the greatest actors ever. I'm not bullshitting you.
Who said that?
Who is he?
Stop.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Turn off National Geographic Channel. These is some
Jesus
Washington Post ass opinions.
There Will Be Blood did almost 80 million. Daniel Day-Lewis ain't no. I'm
There
telling,
were
but
the-
he doesn't do like a lot of movies.
Who was this nigga?
When was this? When did that movie come out?
Yeah.
Who is this nigga?
He did
do you
Dance with
got-
Wolves,
do
or
you-
one of them.
That's the last of the Mohicans.
There you go, Last of the Mohicans.
It
That's
did. It did 80
Lincoln,
million.
Lincoln, he did Lincoln. He did Lincoln. That made almost 280 million.
It's Lincoln.
Really?
It's Lincoln.
Not the Vampire Slayer, Lincoln.
Was it
What?
Lincoln the Vampire
No,
Slayer?
no, no,
Oh,
no.
okay, okay. Hey, shit, that shit was trash.
Dude, he's a fucking.
Will Smith's the last one, bro.
You look up his movies; they are all they all made a lot, and he is critically acclaimed in all of them. But he does not do. He doesn't. He's very picky on his roles. But I think he's the only one that you see his name on there, and motherfuckers that love movies are going to go see it.
What about Leo?
Right now?
Yes.
So
If
he's
he
the
said,
last one
if he
right
came
now.
out and said, I don't think has he made a movie in a while?
No, he was kind of retires like every other year.
Yeah, he only comes out for it. Got to be really good for him to do it.
I don't know.
I think Leo was, for some reason, man, I don't know why. I think Leo has amazing roles, but motherfuckers don't be like putting him in like the upper echelon of like actors, and I don't know why.
What about Johnny Depp?
No,
Matt Damon?
no,
Well, I'm done then.
Ben
Johnny,
Affleck.
you don't think Johnny Depp is box office?
No.
That's crazy. He built that Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, and they all made money. He built it.
Yeah.
$1 billion franchise.
What are we talking about? That's all off
you
Johnny
feel
back.
like that's on Johnny's back.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They can't make that without him.
Do he do other? Does he do other? I don't know.
Edward Scissorhands?
Edward Scissorhands is up there, and then I mean he got some like B rolls, but I wouldn't put him up there as like a draw.
I feel like the industry has kind of transitioned.
I mean, it
though.
just
Like,
depend on
people
what
don't really
time.
follow actors
No,
like
that's
that, like
all.
they used to. They follow like
There's so many-
the franchises,
there's so
or
many outlets, though.
the different series and stuff, like the John Wicks. People
There's-
are gonna go see John Wick.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately,
They're always gonna go see John Wick, and
There's
it's not
absolutely-
because of Keanu Reeves.
shit. What's they started to take over that?
Why
franchise.
was it because of Keanu
Because
Reeves?
it's people, people don't. Yeah,
He's the main
He's
character.
the main character,
but
but it's
John Wick,
it's
the
not.
brand
It's
is-
bigger than him. It's
There's
not,
no brand without
no
him.
brand.
There is no,
without
but
him.
there was a reason why they getting ready to do spinoffs.
Because the brand
But
was so
there's
big.
no brand
If that
without
was
him.
the case, then they wouldn't kill them off.
There's still no brand without him.
He didn't.
It's
die.
moving
They
on
will
without
go
them. They
and
do.
see
The
it, whether
Continental
he's
is going
there
to
or
be
not,
on what
is what I'm
HBO
saying.
or
Continental already came out. That
It's
shit's
on
dope.
Peacock.
Okay, you got Continental. You got something
That
else
shit was
coming
dope.
out with It's another something to deal with that.
Come on, man.
We can't
he's
talk
built-
about that. We can't
He's
talk
built
about that
multiple franchises. He's
until-
built multiple.
until it make the money it's supposed to make. Until it makes the money that he
what's
made
multiple?
with a franchise,
The Matrix.
The Matrix.
He built the Matrix.
Yes.
Well, y'all smoking so much.
I thought it was
What?
a comic book series
That was
before.
elite Morpheus. That was elite Fishburne.
Boy, will you knock it off?
There was niggas spit way more Fishburne fucking quotes than anything in that movie.
Are we talking about the nigga that did the biker movie?
You got Fishburne. No, hold up. You got Fishburne.
Akila and the B now.
Hold on. You got Fishburne, and then you got Agent. What's his name? Agent Smith.
Agent Smith.
That nigga's way bigger than Neo in the
No,
movie.
he's
What are you
not.
talking
Might as
about?
well say Jada Pinkett and Roy Jones had a shit.
the fuck are we doing
Mr.
right now?
Anderson. Everybody be quoting Agent Smith. Come on, dude.
Bro, you was out your
Outside
mind.
of the fight scenes, give me something he did that was great in that movie. Because he is literally Keanu Reeves in every movie.
The
He
movie
is the
don't
black fucking what's the one nigga?
Regardless
Even the
of
movie
He's the black
Michael B.
Black
Johnson.
Panther. He's the Michael B. Jordan of white
Michael B.
people.
Jordan,
Don't
yeah.
do that.
Keanu Reeves is literally the same nigga in every movie.
No, he's not.
that is crazy.
No, he's not.
Give me a fucking Keanu Reeves movie. He was like, that nigga was acting. I will fucking wait.
Wait,
Constantine.
Speed.
Was that him?
That was him. in
He
Constantine.
is fucking Keanu Reeves.
Johnny Mnemonic.
He's John Wick with a cross, nigga.
The one where he got kidnapped. The one where the girl kidnapped him.
Bill and Ted Excellent Adventures.
Not that shit.
He's nerdy John Wick.
Speed. Speed.
He's John Wick with a badge.
Come on, man. Knock it off.
Come on. What are we doing?
He's an action star. He's an untypical action star because normally action stars have these builds.
It's the same character in every fucking movie.
No, what's the? That's
He's
insane.
John Wick and
under the sea.
Y'all tripping.
47 Ronin.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh no, that was some bullshit. Don't
You
do
like
that.
47
Don't do
Ronin?
that. Don't do that. When he was a fucking samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, what's the
So
movie? where
let
he-
me go to
That
Google
was
real
some
quick.
bullshit.
Knock knock.
What the fuck is knock?
He's
You never seen Knock Knock?
He's a kidnapped. He's John.
Yes.
He's John Wick without his special skills.
No, you need to watch Knock Knock. Knock Knock. Was
John Wick without his special skills.
Go watch Knock Knock.
That's when the two girls come to his house.
Yeah.
Fuck him all up and shit, yeah.
Great movie.
He's John Wick if the Monstars took his powers.
Come on, man. You gotta knock it off.
All right, I'm trying to tell you.
You gotta knock it off, man.
I'm trying to tell
Not
you,
too
man.
much. Not too much of Keanu.
Wifey, what's been going on?
Oh, nothing really. Just been, following behind the kids like I normally do. I've really been paying attention to the fact that I got to find my identity outside of them because my little one is like, he's drawing boundaries and stuff with me now.
Boundaries insane.
Yes, at 6 years old, he's like, I've noticed with the morning drop-offs in the morning, like, he doesn't want me to walk him up to the gate with him.
Oh, he at that point.
He's with me, only with mommy. That I'm the only person that he's like, no, you can't walk me to the gate because my friends are right there. So I asked his dad, I asked Spence, I'm like, is he telling you that you can't walk him to the gate? And he's like, no. I'm like, does he still give you kisses? He's like, yeah, he still give me kisses in the morning. So I'm asking him, I'm like, at this point, I'm thinking that it's just a total like boundary he's drawing with both parents. And then he tells me, oh, well, because daddy is cool. And so I'm like,
Burns her soul.
Ooh.
like, daddy is cool, but mommy is not cool. Like, what is going on? Like, I give you my all, and I can't even be considered cool.
You feel like competitive, that parental competition just burning in his
felt
soul.
me like
He
it
called you
just-
swagless.
Yeah, basically, and like he, at first I thought that okay, he's just being a big boy. He don't want me to walk him up there.
I was gonna call him
So-
a bitch. I was like, damn.
No, never. And like one day his little friends wasn't out there last week, and he was like, "Oh, you can
Daddy
walk
is
me."
cool and mommy is
He was like,
uncool.
"You
It's
can walk
crazy.
me to the gate because my friends aren't out here." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." So he gives me a kiss that day. The following day, he's like, "All right, bye, mommy." And I'm like, "Well, I can't have a kiss today." He was like, "No."
Nobody wants to be the mama's boy. The mama's boy though.
Why though?
That's just a thing in school.
You know what it's called? Gay. Shout out to John.
Oh,
I'm still growing.
But he really gonna get you
I
this
think
week.
the mama's boy shit is only cute for mothers on the internet. But when you see a mama's boy in reality,
Oh God.
Yeah,
get this
nobody
nigga out
wants
my
to be.
fucking face, man. Nobody want to be around that shit.
That is an insult.
But is it really a mama's boy just because your mother shows you affection in public? Like that makes you a mama's boy?
Yes, to us.
Yes.
Why?
As another little boy, see,
Your
nigga,
mama
you
kiss
the
you?
fucking mama's boy.
Look
What
at you. Your mom over there loving you in
You
public.
still kissing your mama?
Get your gay ass
Yeah.
away.
Oh, yeah, that's really what's gonna be said.
Yeah. That's an
I'm
insult.
not understanding that.
I think
Because you've been a girl your whole life.
I think
Clearly, yeah.
I feel like what mothers do with their sons, because y'all have like tunnel vision when it comes to what y'all do with your boys, but everybody else sees it, and at some point when he is in the world operating on his own, he may or may not need that.
Yeah, he's made it very clear he doesn't need
You
it.
gay ass.
And then one day it'll turn into, oh, you want me to be your mama?
Oh man, yeah. What, from women?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I feel like, at this time I really need to start like revamping and finding my identity outside of work and being a mom, because
Trying to be a cool
I'm
parent.
literally doing like the same thing every single day. It like feels like the Groundhog Day, where I'm like,
Yeah.
like I'm getting up and I'm doing things for them, and I don't have no stories outside of that. And that's not good. I'm too young to like not be
What are your
living.
hobbies? What are your hobbies?
I don't have any. I don't have time for. Well, I feel like I don't have time for hobbies, but it's because I don't set aside any time. Like
That's
my.
crazy. I just asked her that same question and she took it like disrespect when I said it.
What, asking what our hobbies were?
No, it's.
Were you into anything in school? Like, what were you into?
I didn't take it disrespectful. I actually gave you a list of things that I used to really enjoy in school, but you tuned it out because you were doing other shit. But like, let's just be totally honest. Like, I wasn't offended at all by that. But I feel like in this day and age, I really don't know. I don't know what my hobbies are at this point. It's,
Have you thought about doing music again?
I have. I have been thinking about
Okay,
tapping back
entice.
into. Shut up. At least like the writing part, because I am a very creative person, and I feel like I've let that part of me lay dormant for a while. And it's like when you are a creative, it's like I'm not doing anything, so you can't find anything else that you find enjoyment in. So
That's a fact.
That's real.
not to be depressing, but that's like where I'm at right now. And it's funny that you mentioned that, because when I was telling him yesterday what I used to enjoy, it really revolved around music, my music, writing songs, poetry, all that, and that's something that I have not done in years, at least 10 for sure.
Have to get you in the gas. Have to get you in the gas station.
Something I have to find some kind of way to like release my creative juices, I guess, so to speak. But yeah, I kind of sucked the air out the room. Sorry, guys.
Nah, you right. I feel that.
Sorry.
that.
No,
But yeah, that's
absolutely.
where I'm at right now.
That's easy.
What's up, man? Shit, just working, man. Just working and just laying low.
I see your goal didn't. You
Oh
didn't
no,
make it.
man! I worked 52 hours out of 4 days, man. I was done with this whole no drinking
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
I'm over it.
You
How
know, I
much you
kind of
have?
felt like
How long did you last?
Nigga, like 5 days.
I kind of felt like it wasn't gonna last when you were like,
Damn, y'all got no faith in me, huh?
no, because we all do the
Yeah.
same thing. So yeah, when we were here last week, you were like, yeah, I'm going dry, but
It was Super
next
Bowl.
Super Bowl weekend is coming up, so I was like, yeah,
I was
that
doing
ain't
good.
gon-
I was
you,
doing good.
You creating yourself an out already.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
day.
Absolutely.
First day I was supposed to work 10 hours. I worked like 14. Then the next day I worked like 12. Then I'm like, man, fuck this. I just took like 2 shots then, and I'm like, man, I already broke my rule. I might as well just thug it out the rest of the month. Try again in April.
Finish this
Shit.
bottle.
I bought a bottle on the way here. Now I think about it.
Jesus, that nigga day one for real.
Man.
You sound like you sound like me, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck, I had McDonald's shit. I'll start over next Monday.
You
Fuck.
know what I'm saying? You gonna be wrong strong.
Do the odd months, man. Do the odd months. Start in March.
Starting March here.
I ain't
Started
been.
March.
I haven't been on shit, man. Yeah, I ain't been on nothing. No, man. I'm back in the gym heavy. I'm back. You know, I hit a plateau for a minute, but I'm back. I'm back doing my thing. I went to the doctor on Monday, which fucked me up completely.
Bad visit.
No, so I have. So I got 2 mutated genes in my body
Jesus Christ.
right now, but it doesn't affect my life, right? Outside of like the little symptoms I'll be having, annoying symptoms, it won't affect my body. The only time it will affect my life is if I had a child with somebody else that had that, and it would be
Yeah, oh, y'all have an X-Men.
Pretty much.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Corey Spencer on one. Right? And so, you know, I got to get my kids checked, you know, just in case. You know what I mean? I gotta get them because I got 2 mutated genes in me, so more than likely, you know, the only.
That's why you built like the blob.
Oh, that's crazy. That's what's up. That's what's up.
What is
But the part that was fucked up, it's like when you realize your problems is just super little
Yeah.
compared to everybody else's. And so what ended up happening was I seen the doctor at a cancer center.
Wait, what? You went to a cancer center to go see the doctor?
Yeah.
You
Yes.
went to a hematologist.
Okay,
And
okay,
they're,
okay.
You know,
And they're in a
hematology
cancer-
and
Okay,
oncology
okay. That
goes
makes
in.
sense.
When I tell you the
Yeah.
site was fucked up, right? And so it took me like a day or 2 to bounce back, bro. It was fucked up in there. And I had never done, so I'm a new patient, so I had to do all this paperwork. I had never done so much paperwork with death involved.
Shit.
So they was asking me like if I have a living will, if I stop breathing, they want to put me on the breathing machine? Who do I have that'll make the medical decisions for me, just in case do I want to say so? Do I want to say so in the hospice I go to?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, God damn, man! And not only that, I'm in the waiting area, and I'm like,
You should go talk to Professor X.
Bro, so I'm in it. So I go up to the window and and I'm telling her what I have and shit, and I'm looking around and I'm like, damn, like I almost want to say I got like stage 3 up in this motherfucker, right? Because I'm feeling guilt, like damn, it's fucked up in here, man. So they finally come and get me, and they took me to the back, and I had no idea what chemo looks like. So they took me to the back, and I pass by the room, and it's like a big ass lobby with just chairs. Yeah. And everybody got like IVs in their arm and shit. And I'm like, man, this is
like,
fucked.
Yeah, like radiation.
Up in here.
Yeah, they put radiation in your body.
So the doctor, they be talking all loud, and I don't know if it's because they've been doing it so long, they kind of insensitive to it and shit. So, the doctor like, this is not going to affect your lifestyle and shit like that. And I'm like, hey man, motherfuckers kind of hear you. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, I'll get to walk out of here.
Yeah.
At some point, it's like you can kind of tell in here, like a lot of these people are on their last leg.
Yeah.
And man, it was just fucked up.
It sucks, especially if you know anybody who's like died from cancer.
So I told wifey, man, the young lady in there was flirting with me and shit, right?
He loves to tell me.
Oh my God. This young lady was in there flirting with me, and I'm like, man, do you know where the fuck we at?
She was on her deathbed, like.
No,
no, she worked there.
She was working there, but like she took her mask off and shit. I already knew what it was, but I'm like, you know where the fuck we at? Like, it's dead people. Like, not saying like, oh my God, not saying it like that, but like, it's like future prospects around this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
6 cents to this motherfucker.
It's the prospect of death lingering around this motherfucker. What are you doing?
She probably sensitive to it too.
She looking for a husband.
Nah, they put that shit on the front page. They be hating, but married a single on the front page.
I feel like when you working it every day, you probably just it's another day in there for you. Because I feel like somebody flirting with me in a place you shouldn't be flirting with me.
Yeah, she was like, you're not dying.
Like I was working.
She's like, you only got a little
I was telling them.
blood disease.
I was telling them
that's why she said you gonna still be able to operate or whatever. No, I'm gonna be cool.
Your lifestyle ain't gonna be affected.
Yeah. So she was asking me, can I take my hoodie off and shit so she can see my, take my blood. You know what I'm saying. But anyways, so I was telling them, man, I was working it, man. There was a real bad car accident around my route, right? So I turned into the building or whatever. The police officer just walked up to me and was like, "Hey, man, you can't make a left, man. It's dead body parts over here."
Yeah.
Shit.
Jeez, like y'all would do this that much?
Like what a week.
I had one of my criminal justice classes was taught by one of the coroners. Like when we actually had to have one of our classes at the coroner's office one day, but he just was like, yeah, they be at a crime, like a murder scene. They be in there cracking jokes and shit. He told us that.
I mean, shit, they already did.
On some,
I mean, low key, but I mean,
on some freaky, on some like weird freaky shit. On some weird freaky. I follow like a couple like, not coroners, but the people that work at the funeral home. I follow them on TikTok, and they said they have some of the darkest humor ever.
Yeah. Said they been in there motherfucker cracking jokes at murder investigations.
I'm quite sure though.
You gotta lighten up the day.
Huh?
You gotta lighten up the day. I would assume so.
I mean, if this is just this is just Monday for us.
Normal.
Yeah. Like it's a life changing event for you, but this is Monday for me. So, I mean, I had a chick like I feel like was flirting me like when I was donating plasma. Like, bitch, I'm poor. I don't want no pussy.
I can't take you nowhere.
I'm like, what are we talking about, bitch?
Oh my God!
Take my blood sugar and get the fuck on. Like, bitch, I'm poor right now.
I don't know. That would have been my moment to ask how much she made. What you? Maybe you could donate. Maybe if I don't donate this, you. Can
I know somebody who worked in there. They be poor too. Don't even.
Oh yeah. If we all broke, you need to sit next to me. It's crazy.
Now, if I need some blood, I do need to know your blood type. But other than that, bitch, you ain't nothing you can do for me right now.
But I guess that's the one part, man, when it comes to like getting old that I really fear. You know what I mean? Like my grandmother, man, when I was young, man, my dad was going away to college, man. No, man, he was on that D1, you feel me? that full
He was on that full ride.
Yeah, the full ride, man.
State sponsored.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Well, Pops had a full ride, right? So, my mom knew some people, man. They took me in, man, when I was little, and they didn't have to, and so my grandfather had passed away, last week.
Jesus.
No, last
Oh,
week.
wow.
Last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been knowing him since I was a baby, man, and
That's a crazy way to say your grandfather. And you've been knowing him since you was a baby. Like,
because they took me in, right? So even then, when I
this is
when I
your
went
grand.
over
Like
there-
these are my grandparents. I
Yeah.
hope you knew them since you was a baby.
yeah, and so
She said it like they wasn't related to him. Like he just got
Yeah.
adopted
Well,
randomly.
Well, they're not really.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
So that's what
yeah,
it
they
is.
took me
grandfather.
in. I call him,
Okay.
my grandparents.
Okay.
He passed away, and so I'm talking to my grandma and shit, and she's one of them ones who like she's facing reality of getting old.
Yeah.
And we was having a conversation, man, and she was like, that's the one thing that no one tells you about when you get older. It's like you watching everybody just
That's real shit.
die around you, man.
Yep.
And I think that's more than me. That's
That's worse.
I fear that more than death itself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You literally watching people you came up with and you grow up with.
Yeah. That's the part
Die
about
around you.
like Green Mile that kind of stood out to me. Like how he was like, I'm so old, but I've watched everybody I love ever. Like they've all passed away, and I'm stuck here. Like this is a curse for me
Yeah.
to live so long because I've watched everybody I love die.
3 miles where Holly was getting fucked, right?
What?
No, that's Monsters Ball.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ.
That was pretty wild.
That's Tom Hanks and Michael Duncan Clark.
Okay. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So who was saying that?
Tom
Tom
Hanks.
Hanks.
He lived a naturally long life after that because the old boy healed him.
Oh boy, healed him and he lived
Wait,
real.
What's the Green Mile about?
John Coffey. I'm tired, boss.
No, what is it about?
He basically to me was like an angel on earth, and he just was doing these miraculous things.
I was
but
just
he
touched by an angel.
No,
The
he
theatrical.
no. You never seen Green Mile?
He
No.
gets sentenced to a life sentence for
A crime he didn't
a crime
commit.
he didn't commit. He gets sentenced to death row.
But he
Okay.
Huh?
what?
What'd you say?
Have y'all not seen the Green Mile?
I ain't seen a Green Mile.
What you mean as a little boy?
He killed no the no.
What?
The symbolism is that he's a little boy in reality, but he's being looked at as this big old giant fearful black guy.
What the fuck are you
Okay,
talking
I
about?
kind of see what you're talking about, but not.
By the end of the movie, after they kill him, it shows he has this little boy, right?
No,
What?
unless you watched a different.
That's how
part
you
of
know
my
it was
name.
trash because ain't nobody, can't nobody.
Nah, the movie is dope as
The movie's
hell.
dope.
The
You never
movie is
seen-
dope as hell. It's a real
Is it?
good movie.
It's a good ass movie.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm really not into Tom Hanks films.
What?
It's too serious, man.
Forrest
I don't got
Gump?
that much time in
This
my
is
life.
kind of serious, but
Forrest Gump is
This
like
kinda serious.
Forrest
This is
Gump
kinda
is like
serious.
depressing.
No.
Y'all can't sit up here. Hold up.
And I gotta go
Let's get
to-
this fucking straight. Get this straight. Y'all sit up here time and time again and be trashing me for watching Titanic, but you niggas will sit up and watch Forrest Gump, nigga. That's a 24-hour movie.
Yeah,
it's about the same length as Titanic.
and better.
It's better.
It's shorter.
It's better than Titanic.
No, it's not.
More
10 times
interesting.
better than.
No, it's not.
yeah, definitely more better.
It's better than
30,
Titanic.
30 minutes of the movie is him turning to Jesus.
It's better movie.
Nobody even cared about Titanic until the nigga finna die and she's holding him.
Yeah.
Like that's when it was like,
What are we
oh
talking
yeah.
we
Like,
could have cut all the bullshit out and just
we
got
could have got right to the end. Give us the last hour and a half of this movie.
please.
What?
When the boat
Please.
starts sinking, yeah.
All that other shit y'all did in the beginning, kill that.
Yeah, I don't care about this nigga.
If
running
we
on
if we
boat.
go if they hit the iceberg 10 minutes into the movie, then you cook it. all the other
Yeah.
all the other shit
Yeah.
shit in the beginning. Come on, knock it off.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's wow. But I think that's the reason, like, people don't like glorify getting old.
To death, yeah, death there. Death is over there. I don't.
I think we don't hear from a lot of older people that get old and they tell us like how do they feel, because I do fear that like as you get old and everybody you grew up with die, and then
Yeah.
you're just on earth living alone, and it's like how do you move from there?
I be wondering. So it's like, is that why like our elders get like kind of bitterish attitude towards the end?
I think so. I'm watching that in real life with my dad. He just an angry man, just mad at life, and I be trying to help him, but he just stay in a room by himself. He isolates himself. So I think it's just he watching everybody die around him, and just ain't got that friend.
Go meet some new people. Come
Man,
outside and
It's not
meet
the
new
same.
people.
It's really not that same.
Now when you about to push 70 in a couple of months.
Go to one of them homes. I heard they be cracking up in
Shit, my
there.
dad just turned 69. He don't act like none of this.
And that too, yeah. My
Yeah.
dad slightly different too. So
Go to one of them homes.
Why
I heard
you
it's
got
cracking in
that
there.
look?
Because I feel like, from my experience, the people that usually live long lives are usually the mean people. Like, everybody in my family, all of them have passed on except for one uncle, and he's always been an asshole his
Well,
entire life.
Did it live through the
And
civil
he
rights
just-
era? I'd be upset too.
yeah, well,
I'm just saying, like, normally the people that live long lives, they're kind of like hard to get along with, not really nice people.
was he
and-
always mean?
Yeah. He's
Not
always
as
been that way.
accessible.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But I think part of that too goes into like my quality of life isn't the same either though. Like it's not necessarily maybe that I'm watching everybody die, but like I can't move around the way I want to. I can't go out and enjoy life the same way you can. Like if you want to go party today, you can go party. You can go move. You can go to the bathroom when you want to.
Yup.
Like my life is not the same as yours. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't move freely the way I would like to. So I don't get the same enjoyment out of life that you do.
Yeah.
Or I just been mean all my life.
That
and I
too.
just gotta be here.
What does that mean though? What does that mean to be mean? I think a lot of people just don't like bullshit. And that could probably come off as mean. But you can see it, you can smell it, you can feel it when a motherfucker's like trying to bullshit you.
But even now, like right, I see people all the time. Literally, people like I don't like people. 30 years from now, you gonna be the motherfucker that's mean. If I'm on my 30s saying I don't like people, how you gonna come across when you 60?
I've never I say that a lot. I
Yeah.
don't like people, right? But that's because I can sense the bullshit. I can sense a lot of it. So it's not that I don't like people, it's that I enjoy the people that I'm around. Y'all keep all that other shit. A lot of people get themselves into bullshit just because they want to have friends. And they will dumb themselves down or dumb their lives down to be in the circle.
That's true.
I'm unwilling to do that.
So 30 years from now, how are your grandkids and great grandkids gonna look at you? Like Papa mean as hell. Like now it's cool. It's cool to say, oh, I don't like being around people. The kids that you know what I'm saying, that aren't directly attached, like your kids are directly attached to you. Their kids are not gonna be directly attached to you. You're their grandfather.
I think I know how to have fun. I enjoy myself when I do it, and people enjoy me when I'm doing it. I think I am only mean to those that try to bullshit me. And when you bullshit me, I'm going to call you out on it.
When you're 70 years old, is anybody gonna have the same level of understanding that they're gonna have for you right now? Because you're in your 30s. When you're 65, 70 years old, they're gonna be like, they're not gonna want to hear that shit. They're gonna be like, that nigga's mean.
I'm going to still say you full of shit.
That's that mean ass nigga. That's that mean old nigga. Your granddaddy the boogeyman.
I'm gonna say like you full of shit. Like my grandma like has that term, right? But if you sit down and you talk to her, it's kind of like cut and dry. You know what I'm saying? She'll give you all the resources you want. She'll love on you and all of these things. But if she feels like you bullshitting her, she's going to say something to you about it.
No, I'm not.
And she, you know, you're still old school. Some people like setting their ways. You know, they like you to be on time. They like this. They like that. To me doesn't bother me. That doesn't make someone mean to me when they have boundaries, if you want to call it that, or things they prefer. I don't know if I just ran into somebody that was just mean.
I have an uncle that's mean as boogeyman. Nigga mean.
But have you ever asked this person why?
No, you've been mean as long as I've known you. And that's cool. We've accepted it, right? I guarantee you when he was 30, there was motherfuckers who was like, that nigga's fun. That nigga's funny. That nigga's whatever.
Yeah.
But as long as I've known you, you've been mean as a motherfucker. So I'm saying at some point your grandma was probably fun as fuck. At some point your uncle was probably fun as fuck.
Yeah.
At some point when you're not attached to them in that stage of their life, they mean. You know what I'm saying? Like I always hear people say, don't judge my life by the chapter you walked in on, or however that shit is said.
Yeah.
Like, so if you know what I'm saying, if I experience you when you're in this stage of life,
that's on the wall. with
absolutely,
Black
it's
Panther on
it's
the grill.
definitely on somebody's bathroom wall on a little canvas. But I'm just saying, like, you see people say that, like, okay, that makes sense because as long as I've known you, you've been mean, but I don't know you when you was fun and funny.
Yeah. See, I'm just I am inquisitive, so I fuck around and I ask. You know what I'm saying? And some people, you know, unfortunately, life will do that to you. Life will do that to you. People will do that to you, and that's why I've never been on being accessible because people take advantage of that. You know what I
Very
mean?
true.
And I'm unwilling to be this fake character so I can be cool.
Yeah.
I ain't.
Yeah, I
What
feel
Mary
that.
say, man, take me as I am.
Please don't call me J. Blige ever again. I gotta get out of here because the 49ers is coming on. Peace and blessings to all of y'all.
I gotta get out of here.
Hey, man, I can't be late for that. I see y'all. Young Al Bundy, Instagram.
3:30.
Yeah.
Still got an hour.
Nah,
He
I
gotta
can't be late
prep.
for that. I can't be late for that.
He got to
love
put
y'all
a
though.
Brock Purdy jersey on. You gonna make a bet?
No, he ain't
What's
even
the
got
bet?
that. Oh, he got
What's
one
the
of them.
$40. Chiefs win.
I bet good.
Bet good.
Bro, put draws on.
This guy here.
Oh, they not big enough then. God damn. But yeah, man, I'm inquisitive, man. I don't I'll ask. You know what I mean? Because life will do that to you. Life will fat you up in, you know. So
I don't have older family members that I could think of. My granddad was cool before he left. My grandma was cool before she left. My grandpa was mean when we was younger, but he was like hella fun afterwards. Like once we got to know him, he was hella fun. I can't think of no one in my family. Maybe my auntie, but I can't think of no one in my family that I ever felt like wasn't fun or all of them.
yeah.
My dad still think he's young, so he still do certain shit. Like he still, he always put himself around younger people though. Like even with the women that he dealt with, kids, like he would play the video games with them. And so I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah.
I don't know what that look like. I think I'm gonna be that, but I don't know what that.
You think
look like.
so?
I definitely think I'm gonna be that, but I don't know what it look like as far as my family. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
Shout out, man. We gonna find out though. We're gonna be old as fuck, but I think the table's gonna turn. The table's gonna turn, and it's the people you think are mean, really not. It be the ones that put on that.
I'm not gonna say that either though. I think a mean person is a mean person. Like I don't think I think that they're mean.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it's no. Oh, this person was I think this motherfucker always been mean. Like
Yeah.
I believe
You
that.
have
Like
been
I,
the same person consistently. You've been
yeah,
that.
I don't think it's
And
like a
it's
moment
not
where it stopped happening.
it's not even a bad thing because I always take the time, even with the people that have been labeled mean. I always take the time to talk to them, sit down, and like me and him, we have a great relationship. I can call him; he's gonna answer whatever, anything I need to talk about. He's right there. However, growing up, he was the mean one out of everybody. Like everybody knows that.
See, when
we
I
all
when,
knew that.
when I seen him, I didn't get mean. I just got isolated.
He isolates himself. So it's not that
He
he
isolating himself away from the bullshit though. Just because a motherfucker's by himself doesn't mean he's.
But isolation is deadly, though.
Yes, it is.
That's one of the 48 laws of power. Don't isolate yourself. So when he isolates himself, he's kind of prohibiting himself from good things coming around his way too, as well as avoiding the bad shit. That's why they put you in solitary confinement when you're in prison.
God damn. See, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Damn.
And them niggas in solitary confinement is mean.
Listen, mean as fuck. They are mean. Like
Right.
they're that's just it is what it is.
Oh man.
Come
Whether
out like
they
I'm ready to
avoiding
go right
bullshit
back.
or
man.
not. Still mean.
Put me back in the hole. Shit. That's true though.
Well, man, you watching the Super Bowl? Let's get it.
Bro, I really don't care. Like, if my family is doing something, but I haven't heard them doing nothing as far as watching
Yeah.
it. I've never been. So our Super Bowl prior to it getting dropped back a week, like it was always around the time of my dad's birthday
Yeah.
and my grandfather's birthday. So we went to their house to watch the game with them because it was like a celebration of their
Yeah.
birthday at the same
Yeah.
time. But now that it kind of like went back a week, my family don't.
Because
really do too
it's
much.
usually like the last week of like
It used to be the first week of the first Sunday of February.
February? Okay. I was thinking like the last week of January.
Nah, it used to be the
Okay.
first Sunday of February. So it used to be so close to like my grandfather's and my pop's birthday. My pop's birthday is the 6th. My grandfather's birthday like the 2nd or the third or something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, it was so close to their birthdays that we would go to my grandma's house and watch the game, or we'd go to my dad's house and watch the game because it was a celebration. We giving them cake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so if my family not doing shit, I'm not doing shit. Cause I'm not a sports person.
So any
I'm staying at home. This will go around.
Oh, I thought you said you was going out, man.
I might go out after the game. I see what's going down. I might go out depending on who wins.
Well, they
But
taxing out there, man. Y'all
it
gotta be
is.
fucked.
That's part of the reason I'm staying at home too. Cause they
Yeah,
is
the prices
taxing.
is up.
They is shaking everybody out their pockets.
I'm going out. I'm only going out if it's free.
I'm with you. Hey,
Motherfucker, get me in the
feel
building
you.
free.
Yeah,
I'm there.
man,
I don't
I'm
drink
there,
it. So I don't drink or nothing. So I'm gonna be good on that part. So
Right.
as long as you can get me in free, I'm here.
they tax.
Damn, they got it's an active shooter at Joel Osteen's church
Damn.
Joel
Really?
Like
Osteen.
now?
right now.
They still in church?
He the
He
nigga that
said-
wouldn't open the church, right?
Yeah.
Female shooter dead and male on the run.
He the one that wouldn't open the church, right?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
during the floods.
No,
Yeah.
the
yeah.
floods in Houston.
He
Yeah.
prayed for this.
And it's on film. So
Oh, I gotta see that.
Hey man,
That'll be
Oh
on
my
Twitter.
goodness.
5-year-old has been shot.
Ooh.
nah, that's fucked up. They ain't aiming at the right people.
Yeah, so it looks like it might have been a couple, but yep, at Joel Osteen's church, man.
They probably got Joe right up out of there and got some
Oh,
people
yeah.
in there sitting ducks.
Yeah.
The money right there.
They got Biebs is gonna be performing at halftime.
Of what?
Super Bowl.
Oh, with Usher?
Really?
Yeah, Usher
Probably-
knew better.
Probably him, Lil Jon, Luda.
Usher
look.
done went out and bought him a Super Bowl ring.
Alicia Keys.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the stage inside. Like,
Oh,
are you
yeah,
serious?
they do got that song
He's
together.
insane.
What song?
My
My
boo.
Boo?
My boo, yeah. As long as they don't do none of that new
Wait,
shit.
whoa. Alicia Keys is performing too?
Yeah, they already didn't announce
Jesus
that.
Christ.
I think I mean
I haven't been the same since she sang at Whitney's funeral.
You know what? When I seen it, I said, everybody was like, "Oh shit, they gonna have Alicia." I'm like, am I the only one that's been seeing her live performances? Like, she hasn't done a good job in a
Never.
Since Swiss.
long time.
I think what's the worst
She got that Ursula.
was Alicia's was
They took her
Alicia Keys'
voice.
performance at Whitney's funeral worse than Trey Songz when he did Purple Rain in front of Prince?
That shit.
They
They
bought-
I don't
neck
think
and neck.
anything tops Alicia Keys. Like, that was the word. That shit was terrible.
She had a couple bad moments though of performing. Like,
Trey Songz performing Purple Rain in front of Prince. Boy, that shit was bad.
But Trey Songz is not really, he's really not a strong vocalist. He's not.
He yodels.
He don't.
I like Trey, man.
We like his music, but
Who you got, SO?
live.
As far as worst performance?
Nah, Super Bowl.
Oh, Chiefs. I'm 49ers. I'm hating the 49ers this year. Man. They
Yeah.
fans get on my nerves.
Is
bro.
is the Star Spangled Banner? See, I'm still learning. Is the Star Spangled Banner like Whitney's Apex?
A performer?
Yes. Yeah. Because ain't too many Star Spangled Banners better than hers. Marvin's, that's about second, close second. But that Whitney one, she got everybody, all races. That's America right there. That made me put a MAGA hat, like type shit. Yeah.
Back
I'm pro American when that one come on.
He said, "Make America great again."
Yup.
Wow.
I don't know anybody. I don't know too many people that like really like smoked it. I think the Star Spangled Banner is more for those who. I know more people that fumbled it.
Yeah.
More than
I think we watched to see the fumble.
I think people try to sing it like they put extras on it because of Whitney. Like, they want to reach.
There you go.
They want to hit those runs and those riffs, and you don't have that.
I've never formally heard it. But was she being like extra with it, or was she just?
I don't think I've heard it
I
either.
vaguely remember she was just being Whitney.
Yeah.
And Marvin is the first one that kind of like changed
The rhythm. He had like the little beat machine, the Casio keyboard beat playing in the background and jazzed it up a little
Who
bit.
said the worst is? I think Carl Lewis for me is the worst.
I think Roseanne Barr is the worst.
Who?
Roseanne
Roseanne
Barr
Barr.
song.
Yeah. She was spitting and everything. and-
Worse than Fergie?
Oh, yeah, worse than
Ooh.
Fergie was bad.
Yeah, them
Fergie
top
was
three.
so
Carl Lewis is
bad.
bad
Carl,
too.
no, Carl Lewis is Carl
We started
Lewis
off
is
wrong.
Carl Lewis is. He said, "Uh-oh."
Look, that's when you know you messed
it was
up.
bad,
You're
yeah.
like, uh-oh.
Yeah, them
Hell
top
no.
three worse.
Oh
Nah,
God.
yeah, Roseanne's was worse because she was trying to be funny with it, like emulating the pitchers and the baseball players, but she was spitting while she was singing and just off key everything. So it just
But
came
she's
out bad.
always been obnoxious and
I didn't know she was
nasty.
like a singer.
She's not. That's another reason too.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. And they gotta stop letting people perform it at schools and shit too, man.
Oh Lord.
Them kids ain't ready for that shit. It's a lot of take your time. Take your time. Let these guys
The church.
You definitely gotta
reassurance?
give kids grace with the Star Spangled
take your
Banner,
time.
cause they ain't gonna never get it right.
But hey man, shit. Oh, Ivan already gave his shit, right?
Yeah.
I got this gonna come out. This coming out tomorrow, so I got the Chiefs winning.
Support black quarterbacks,
But I
man.
believe the 49ers are gonna win.
Fuck.
I do.
I'm gonna hear yay every
I
all
do.
goddamn night.
But if you want to get into the conspiracy theories,
It's gonna be the Chiefs.
gotta
Hey.
be. Got that money up there.
The Chiefs win, man. We're gonna have this talk about Mahomes. His first 5 years better than
I
Brady's
think he
first
already
5
better
years.
than Brady.
I think so too, but you know, when you win too much, people start hating you. You can't win for so long. That's why we start hating the Patriots. They kept winning. People
Yeah.
don't like you when you keep winning.
Yeah, they're gonna be there.
They're gonna be one of them teams.
But well, they already hit. There's enough on Mahomes to already like don't like him. You know, his brother, the gay dude, he got the. Damn, I don't even know why I said that, but he got the sexual assault charges out there.
Do we?
His
His
dad
dad
just
got
got
the
his
DUI.
fourth DUI.
Yeah, he keep getting DUIs.
So,
The fuck you drinking?
but it's because his dad is like nigga. I didn't know he was
Mahomes'
like nigga.
middle
nigga.
name is like LaRon.
Yeah,
it don't get
but
no
it was
blacker than
it
that.
was my first time actually seeing his dad. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
That's a
nigga.
nigga. Mahomes is a nigga. He might be the third hardest light skinned nigga ever. Ever.
Yeah, man. So I for money purposes, it's the Chiefs, but I think the 49ers are gonna win. You can't lose you can't show Taylor Swift a million times and they lose. You just can't do it.
America, baby.
Or you can, please.
Disrespect the white newbie.
What they,
princess
you
right
know what?
there.
But they said like how they've generated over like 300 and something million since.
Since Taylor been in the booth, in the box?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's wild.
That's wild.
I don't know what it is, man.
Because
but
what is she doing other than being
she got
shown on the
that- she
screen
got
all day?
She
That
got
young
that
white
effect.
audience.
Yeah.
Mm.
But they've generated like over 300 some million.
Travis know what he doing?
Oh yeah.
Know what he doing?
Oh yeah. And now that he's starting to include black things again with oh man, this shit is just smart.
What, with the haircut?
The haircut, the swag surf, and you know.
I hate they swag surf. They so off rhythm. That shit is.
But man, you can find a page. Damn. You can find the podcast pages on Twitter, Views from the 7, Instagram, Views from the _7, TikTok, Views from the _7, Facebook at Views from the 7. You can find me at Just Call Me Smith. Where can they find y'all at?
Instagram Skinny Junior 777, and yeah, that's it.
Shayna _Candy, and that's SHAYNA_KANTII everywhere.
I am S2DO on Instagram and Twitter.
He said it's morphin' time.
It's more
Peace.
Peace.